Silver Dave here. Have you ever wondered how can you stack on a budget? Well, I'm here to tell you that. So stay tuned and let's find out. So you want to get started in stacking silver, but you don't have a lot of money. And I think it's something we need to address because if you can stack, I think everybody should have a bit of gold and silver. It's a sort of insurance policy in case any type of government decides to go and print money and introduce hyperinflation. So if you have a budget, what can you do to stack silver and gold? I would like to show you one method. It's not the most glamorous method, but it works. And it's something I used when I was when I was 10, 11, 12, until I got a real job. It's called passive stacking. So what is passive stacking? So in most countries, there are some silver coins in circulation. In Switzerland, it's the pre-1968 coins, and all of the base metal coins are at least 83% silver, and the pre-1835 ones are 90% silver. So in the United States, there's something similar. It's called a constitutional silver. It's a fractional silver. And the way I do passive stacking, at least in Switzerland, is I try to buy my groceries and products with cash. And what you do get back is change. So I don't try to buy more or less just to stack. I do my normal routine. And what I would do when I was a kid was, okay, I would go and buy maybe a Coke or a bottle of water or some candy, some chips, maybe some Pokemon cards to play with my friends. I would take my spare change and I will filter through it to look for the silver coins. And if I found one, I would set it aside. Sometimes I got lucky, I got more silver, sometimes I got less. But I would say on average, I would have around 5 Swiss francs per month of spending, maybe 5 Swiss francs from passive stacking. So 5 Swiss franc worth of face value. It could be multiple types of denominations. It would be a nice little stack. It would be, if it was just in these 10-cent coins, I would have about, so 10 of these make one, so I'll have 50 of these. And it would be quite nice. Of course, depending on how much you spend and how you how items are priced, whether they're closer to $1 markings or they have actually fractional markings, will result in different results. But passive stacking is one way you can get some silver without spending more than what you would spend usually. And that is one good way to start stacking if you really are on a very, very tight budget. If you have some spare cash, I would still suggest going with the type of fractional silver because it tends to be the type that has the least premiums. And if you don't have a lot of money to spend on stacking gold and silver, paying premiums actually hurts you. You want to get as much as you can with the amount of money you have. Another thing that you can do with fractional that is much harder with 1 ounce coins and bullion is you can go on and spend less. If you take, for example, one of these, right? This is a 1 ounce fine silver Austrian Philharmonic bullion, 1.5 euros. It of course contains more silver than this. But if you were to buy this, this would by per unit be more expensive than the the 10 cent, the 10 Swiss franc centime coin. And if you don't have a lot of money, you might not want to spend, if let's say if your budget is only $20 a month, then you definitely will have to go with these. You won't be able to buy this. And if you start going with half ounce silver, you pay a lot of premiums. So it's not really good for stacking. If you want to buy some gold and you do not want to pay a lot of premiums, I have what I call my secret weapon. So this is fractional gold. I don't know if you can focus on it. There it is. This is a 20 Swiss franc gold coin. It is 90% gold in this case. And the premium you pay on it is actually almost, I think, I found some that were even under spot. This one I paid about a $5 over spot premium for the gold weight. And typically these things are under, right now they're going for around $350 a piece. But they are under $500. They're under $400. So let's say if you want to get one of these and 5 of these every single month to cost average out your gold and silver, that's very feasible. And that is what I personally do, is I try to get, depending on the price, the ratio of gold to silver, I either get one of these and 10 of these every single, so you can see this is what I got. This is every single 2 weeks. This is my stable buy. I get one of these and 10 of these every single 2 weeks. So if the price of silver to gold, so the silver to gold ratio goes down, so silver becomes more expensive relative to gold, I try to get more gold in this form because of the low premiums and less silver. So I could be going for 3 of these and then only do 10 of these, so 2 5s. So 1 5, and then one order was 2 of these, and then none of these. Yeah, I think that stacking fractional units is a good way to gather silver and gold in on a budget without paying too much of a premium. These coins are very beautiful. They were at a time in circulation. I was thinking, you know, like this is worth $300, roughly $350. And back then in 1835, what you could buy with $350 was probably a nice stay. Not $350, but 20 Swiss francs. You could go to a nice hotel and stay there for the night. With $350, you can still go to a very nice high-end hotel and stay there for the night. So pretty much, if you kept your money in its true money form, that is gold or silver, your purchasing power would be the same. You would have not lost any purchasing power. Now, if you kept it in paper money as 20 Swiss francs, then or fiat money, you would have lost purchasing power. 20 Swiss francs these days buys you in Switzerland McDonald's. That's what you can get. A full McDonald's meal with a large portion of fries and a drink costs 20 Swiss francs. Yeah, yeah. That's how much inflation has happened. So you could all stay at like maybe the Four Seasons back then. Well, I don't know if they had Four Seasons, but a 5-star hotel will probably be around 20 Swiss francs back then, meals included. And nowadays, all you can do is go for fast food with 20 Swiss francs. So this is how you can see inflation in physical form. Do I think that you should not buy silver bullion? I think you should buy bullion if you can afford it and if you're not paying too much of a premium. That's how I see it. It's all relative and to what type of deals you have. But if you're stacking on a budget, I think going for fractional gold, let's say you're not really so tight that you have almost no money to spare, but you have, let's say, $500, $600 a month that you want to put aside in precious metals, I would suggest going with a few of these bullion pieces at the lowest premium you can find them. So this was on sale. I got them for $28 a piece. And then going for fractional gold. And I would suggest at the current ratio of gold to silver, which is around, I think around 70 to 1, I would go for a bit more silver. Right now, this month, I'm buying 2 of these. And in each order, I'm buying 10 of these. So I'm buying 20 this month of 1 ounce silver. So 20 ounces of silver to 2 grams, 2 Swiss 20 Swiss franc coins, which is around 11 grams, which is a little bit around a third of an ounce. And if you average it out, it will be, 1 to 60. I'm buying at a 1 to 60 ratio, I think. I'll have to check the math later, but yeah. So if you are on a budget, I repeat myself, this is the solution. If you're on a really, really tight budget and you really have nothing else and you're really looking at like the sub 50, sub $100 range buys, consider buying fractional silver. I think we shouldn't discriminate against people. Like I've seen some people drop like 30K, have some videos drop 30K on gold. Not everybody can do that. I know I can't do that. I can't just go ahead and drop 30K on gold. But if you can stack and you want to stack on a budget and you want to stack cheaply, the cheapest option is fractional. The second cheapest is going fractional gold and silver ounces at the silver and gold ratio. So this is Dave, and I really thank you for watching. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe. If you want to talk, hit me up, write a comment in the video, and I'll do my best to reply. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.